What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Life of CLETUS. This is the last video that I am shooting. It's kind of an update video, but not really. I'm just going to go through the update part, but I really want to get into what my final thoughts and prices are going to be for these New York Comic Con pops that were released for the New York Comic Con 2017 just a week ago. And but before I get into that, let me tell you about what's going on. I just finally am allowed to announce. I've shot this video like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, over and over again, but they kept telling me a different opponent, and then they were telling me that I can't post anything until it's official. It is official. I am fighting November 11th at the Nassau Coliseum, the famous Nassau Coliseum that just got re-renovated recently, about a year ago, and it's a historic fight because you and everybody around the world can watch it live on HBO at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. How awesome is that? I'm fighting a guy, Roberto Ortiz, who's 36-1 and is signed with Golden Boy Promotions. It is going to be a fantastic and awesome fight. I leave tomorrow for training camp. I just fought just 2 weeks ago, and I'm leaving for training camp already, which is amazing, and I'm pumped and excited. But I wanted to do a little update, but I also want to go over my final thoughts and the pricing of where I think these pops will stay at or eventually go up to or will drop. So I'm on the pop price guide right now, and I'm just going to start reading out some stuff. So we got the old man Logan pop. Right now the PPG value of it is 25 bucks, and I don't see. I'll mention as I go through it if a pop will go below $15. This pop is going to probably stay between 20 to $25. Really, the old man Logan. It's not. It's I don't see it being like a $40 pop or a $45 pop. So give it $5 leeway up or down, but I don't see it ever being anything more than that. Ever there is a lot of there's nothing really special about it. And for myself, I didn't even get to see the movie, the last movie of it. So it's like I think that one's gonna stay there. Next up is the Chrome Batman, Black Batman. This particular pop is at $65 on PPG. This is going to be a $120 pop. 100%. It's going to be up there, 100, 120. And what I would have done if I was able to get the blue chrome Batman, I would have thrown that in a bundle, and you could have sold it and get a $120 value of it right now today. This is a pop that I'm basing off of how damaged were other pops too. You can probably hear this say a few times in this video. How damaged this particular pop was when we went to the store compared to the other ones. This one they had 6 of, and 2 of the 4 were damaged. So some other stores might have got 3 damaged, and some probably got none. So there's not as many as people think there's going to be, as like 12 or 36 and stuff like that. So I think this is going to be a $120 pop. It is one of the better looking pops that they've made. I asked a few people, just like kids, I lined them up and said, which pops do you like? And set them up in military order. And they all actually pointed out to the Chrome Batman because the Chrome Batman looks the best. It just pops out the best. So Chrome Batman is going to be, my opinion, at least $120 value over time. And I said you can get that right now. If you put the blue chrome and that one together, you got yourself a pretty good thing. The Dragonzord. The Dragonzord at $55. The Dragonzord pop. The Megazord is around 65, I believe. And I think it's going to stay right around here, actually. I really do. I think it's going to stay around 55 to 60 bucks. I don't see the value going to like $75 because of how many there were and the fact that shipping costs so much, so you're not going to see too many people actually selling theirs on there because it costs so much to ship. It costs maybe 10 bucks to ship. And that's not really going to that's not good for anyone. And then there's going to be like pop culture releases of these. There's going to be in Europe. There's going to be a bunch of these out. So I see that staying at $25. 8-bit Batman, in my opinion, uh, I kept one for myself, just because it was the number one 8-bit pop that they released, and it's PPG to 25. I can see that thing right now going to like $20, but eventually moving up once the 8-bit series takes off. Currently, the 8-bit series is not anybody's favorite besides like a kid, which I liked. When we asked what pops did you like as well, they actually pointed to the 8-bit pops. They really, really liked the way they were designed. I wish. I'm just gonna say quick. They just announced the Stranger Thing pops. It has nothing to do with 8 bits. Sucks. I know they did it at Fun Days too. They announced it too that these 8-bit ones were coming. Makes no sense. Stick to video games. Pay for some licenses. Um, Here's a cool one. Disney's Scrooge McDuck. Valued at $27. He's gonna only stay between $30 to $20. I probably even $20. He looks cool, looks awesome. There's just no rehype. And I'm gonna make another video, why you should never buy comic pops again. Snape. Harry Potter Bogart as Snape. This is going to be about I would say a $40-$45 pop. This one's going to go up. This one's definitely going up. Based off the design, it looks fantastic. And if you can get this with the Luna Lovegood and the Harry Potter and Broom together, you're going to have a really nice set right there. And you can eventually be able to save this and put it away for value in the future. Or if you wanted to, you could probably sell it right now and get much more value out of it than what you paid for on those three. You can literally flip all of those right now. Again, if you guys are new to this channel, this is my collection is based off of if I like it, if I think it has a long-term investment. They usually call me a what was that? Collector investor, because I collect Funko Pops and I invest in them. So I'm not out there spending all my money out there to not gain back what I think. And I put a lot of thoughts and a lot of knowledge into each thing that I do for Funko wise. I have and Ray has we have. I do a little bit more than him because I go through all the numbers and all that stuff, and I just know which ones to go after nowadays. We kind of know what to kind of almost beat the code. Next up, Electrode. 11. There is a lot of 11 pops out there, and this one's valued at $25. Over time, it'll slowly going up as the seasons start going up. So 100% keep up with that one. I recommend getting 2 or 3 of those. The Krampus Rick and Morty is at $23. That's another one. I can't even say his name. Polotis Michael. Anyways, he's at $23. That's a $35 pop over time, easily all day. Lyanna Mormont is valued at $32. I think this particular pop will be much higher when season 7 comes around, or season 8 comes around, and that goes with the Jahar pop, or Jakan Haka, whatever his name is. He's valued at 50. Those two ones together right now, you could probably sell them for $50 a piece as a lot. And these things are still, these things actually made it to the people's houses, and they're still valued at that high. So as you can see, the ones that are pretty much over $27 or $30 are the ones that are going to go up over time. Currently, I don't see that even if this Jake Jaquan one drops, it's going to go right back up because the Game of Thrones is going to be very, very good, and I think there's only like 500 days left till the next season comes out. The biggest surprise of all these pops was the Halloween Goofy pop. Halloween Goofy only had 12 per store on the Hot Topics, and I think there's 3 on the island, so right then and there. This pop and the Donald pop is one of my favorite pops because they actually brought life back into Kingdom of Hearts, especially with the Chase 3-pack coming out right afterwards. Literally has brought life into all of those Kingdom of Heart pops. I'm very happy for that. And it's so crazy how just 2 pops in a release date can change the entire series, like Kingdom Hearts, or even if there was another like dying series. Like to me, Kingdom Hearts was a dead series. Dead. I have all of them. I even got some from Bradley. And for them to come back and be able to bring some life into these, this is fantastic. I know they're extremely hard to get and really hard to even find for sale or for trade. That and the other one. Boba Fett's Droid. This is going to stay around $60. $60. When we went to the Toys R Us, 10 out of 10 or whatever you want to call it, 12 out of 12 were all damaged. Every single one was damaged. If you can find a mint one, hallelujah. I would even pay, you could probably sell it for $80 if you got a mint one. But right now, it's going to stay at $60 because there's so many damaged ones, considering how many non-damaged ones. So if 10 are selling at damaged and there's one mint one, it's never gonna go out together. So if you find a mint one, keep it and put it to the side, or even contact me. I got 2 of them. I got one that's decent, not damaged. It's decent, you know. It's good enough for the collection. But there was so many ones damaged, and because the shipping costs so much, this thing is going to be at 60, and probably eventually go down to $40 and maybe even 35, just because the fact that it's a $40 investment. It's a lot of money for people who don't even collect Star Wars pops and they want to get their money back. That is a lot. We talked about Donald. Donald's moving up too. He wasn't even at that like a couple days ago. He was at like 35 or even 30. So for him to they're both hitting up that Donald. Can't believe Halloween Donald is coming up, sneaking up, man. I got 2 of these. I had one Donald. Funny story was, Ray actually gave me his Donald because I took the Snape pop because we had each bag full of them. Each because we got there late, and he passed up on the Donald, the Goofy, gave it to me. I grabbed 2 Donalds, and then he went and bought back one of each at like $40 a piece. Dwight, $24. Will be staying there at $24, just like T Dog. He's not a popular character, and there's nothing special about him. Maybe if they add some blood to him or something. My opinion, he couldn't even be that one, and the T Dog should never have been con pops. They should have been PX exclusives, really. This is the pop right here. It's $27. His name is Beastman. Beastman, Master Universe. I have like 5 of these now. I had a bunch of them that I ordered from Toys R Us, and wow. This pop is going to be one that's just like Scareglow. I highly recommend for you guys to go out there and find this guy and pick him up. He's the one that's going to go to $50 to $70, and then the Scareglow is probably going to go up to $120 over time, 100%. My opinion. Shredder is going to go below it. This is not. It's at $24 right now, the 8-bit Shredder, and really, there was only supposedly there's supposed to be only 2 per store, but then I heard people were coming in, like they would buy the 2, and then GameStop would put 2 more on. So, and when we went there, this one was just like Shredder's just sitting there, dying, man. It was cool to have if you're a Teenage Mutant Turtle fan, you have, but it's not worth it. I think that one's gonna drop. The Superman #1 pop was a little bit of I accidentally got 3 of these, maybe 4, I don't remember. But I don't know, just because they changed the little, they just changed like this going on the chest. I think that this pop is I think it's not gonna go more than $35 ever. Probably stay at 25. If you guys didn't see yet, but I returned a lot of pops. This Destro pop, none. Don't buy the Destro pop. Return it, 100%. Even the Superman pop, you can still get in the store. Destro, when we went there, they had 4 cases full of them. 4 cases full of them. Looks cool. All right, decent looking. I don't know why they got so many of these guys. 100%. If you can return it, please. Here's one that was surprisingly not as good as I thought it was going to be. Was the Geller Grindelwald from Fantastic Beasts. I thought that pop was going to be much, much better in value-wise and selling at a higher price, but it wasn't. It was just sitting there, and it was like, uh, what the hell's going on here? That pop right there was like, and like I was when we talked about it, me and Ray were like, this pop was going to be good, Chrome Batman was going to be good, and we were gonna get the Bullrog pop. Bullrog was sold out. There was only one there, so we missed out on that. And this Fantastic Beast one was like not doing nothing, nothing. I don't know why. I do, but I don't. I don't like to share my theory on that one. Um, there's a reason why. Maybe in the future it'll probably go up, but I don't. I doubt it. I don't see it going below 25 though, too. But I thought it was gonna be much better than what it was. Death Star Droid White New York Comic Con, $24. It's gonna stay there. It's between 30, 24, and 20 for its entire life being. Grandmaster, same thing. It's gonna go. It's gonna stay down 30, and the same thing with the Lockjaw pop with that. 8-bit Doug. Um, I like 8-bit Doug, and I thought everybody who saw the pop really liked it. And
I get a one-time reward of a legendary chest.
oh yeah,
Let's see what I get.
you got it? Hold on, she's playing it. 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 Punky gets a Sparky. Ah!
Oh, I get to upgrade it actually.
Ah, that's good. At least you got the upgraded. Punky's
Man,
playing Clash
new.
Royale. Eight Big Doug.
Oh, I won.
I liked it.
9. I did it.
That's why you got it.
Oh.
You completed a challenge, your first challenge. Which one was that? That was the.
2v2 touchdown.
Ah, congratulations. How does it feel?
Thank you, kind sir.
How you like it?
Yeah.
All right. Back to an 8-bit Doug. He'll stay around that price, maybe $25. Overtime is what we have to figure out what to do with these 8-bit ones. Too early to tell in that game. Ickis, he's staying exactly where he is. There's no reason to. Most people who bought the regular one didn't care to buy this one, so that one's not going to go. Glow in the Dark Bullrog, I do not have this one. He is going to drop down to probably around $60, just because the shipping is a pain in the ass. And I don't know. So I think $60, 75. It's gonna go down a little bit, and then eventually, maybe in a year or two, go up. The good factor on this particular pop is there was only one per store, but once all the other countries get them, it's not one per store anymore, and then the hype dies down, and then people are like, what am I gonna do? I got the common one, and I'm actually pretty happy with that. So we'll see how that goes over time. I think that one's going to drop. Um, this one was good. This Dengar pop. It was an Amazon exclusive for the Star Wars. I did not get one. I did not see the link go live when I was looking up. It's at $40 right now, and I would think because of this particular character, it would stay at $40. But over the next month or two or three, we will see if Amazon starts posting links up for it, and we'll be able to purchase it. That is a big deal because they are still even posting Star Wars Celebration, San Diego Comic Con. You can buy on Prime from 2017. You can still buy them on Prime, so that's like it has great value where it is now. If they start doing that, that's going to drop. The Sailor Moon $24 one, go return that thing. The thing is trash. Jen Ursul's at $27. It's going to start dropping down. There's just too many of them, and there's too many Jen Ursul pops in general. And the people who did own them were the Star Wars fans. They don't really sell that stuff, so I don't see too many people going too crazy for that one. I already have like 6 of them, and it's a Rogue One pop, which is crazy. The Statue of Liberty, $95. Its PPG is at. That thing is going to go drop. There's 6,000 of them in the entire world. Currently to 6,000. That thing is going to drop down. You're probably going to see it at $70 and $60, even $50 eventually. I don't see anything impressive with that. Lockjaw, not moving nowhere. One that I did like was the Hulk Ragnarok Casual, but there's so many variants of it that you're going to stay right there where it is. Here's a good little topic one, and that's Speedy Gonzales. Speedy Gonzales is valued at $120. It's not going to stay there at all. simply because people, once they get their orders, they're ready. I've seen this was one particular pop when I went on to eBay to go see what the listings were. Every one of them had a crop photo, and I'm talking about 50 to 100 listings of only the photos. So whoever got them on the Funko shop literally posted them with just stock photos for sale. And this particular pop has 3,500 pieces compared to the Daffy Duck, the Stupid Duck. He's at like $90, and he has 2,000. This almost has double of what that one is, and this thing's gonna be a $70 to $60 pop over time. So if you have it now, sell it as fast as you can. The Dragonzord is valued at 115. I think after the shipment's coming out, and then you were able to pre-order it off some sites, it's gonna go down to around $75. I think the hype for this is going to die down for that particular one, and then maybe build up over time. But it's definitely gonna start dropping. Also, the fact that if you have two of them together, this is why I picked up this one. I put two together, so if I do sell it down the road, I could put it as a bundle, and I could probably get $100 a piece for them at the time. While the other, like right now, if you put it together as a bundle, you could sell them for $100 a piece for $200 easily, if not more, easily. K2S5 with Blaster, he's valued at $34, but really, again, there's no rehype for this. There's no like, awesome character in the movie, very funny. He made up his own lines, which was awesome. But he did get some love for New York Comic Con, which was very loving because he was an awesome character. But he's gonna drop down. He's not gonna be like that one like the Donalds and the Goofy. He's not gonna be that. Green Ranger, glow in the dark, $55. I'm going to say this. He is going to drop down to maybe $30 because Walmart still sells San Diego Comic Con Funko Pops on their website. You can still buy them because this is released as a Walmart exclusive release. Technically, this one is just going to drop down. Barnes and Noble's Saw Gerrera, still he's like almost a return at one point. What are you going to make, $5 over time? $10? Too many of them. Cool character, he has some hair. Bone Daddy was an interesting. This was the one that I actually wanted to pick up because I have the Diablo and the T-Bone. I wanted to put them three together and put them on their way out of my house because I have them and I cannot no longer stand them sitting here. And that particular pop, I think it's gonna stay right there. 43 to $50 all day. It's limited to 4,000, and I think that's gonna stay right where it is. If it does start dying down, maybe like 35, but that's about it. You'll always be able to get that for $35. Like that would be the minimum. Zac Grider. I like this pops because of the color purple. I always fight in the color purple, but he's at $26 and he's gonna be staying there. These $26 ones are like, if you add in the shipping and the eBay fee, you're talking about making $2 or $3. So when you see these ones for this price, I should have mentioned this earlier. Those ones, just return them to the store or trade them for something that you want that's around that value because it's nothing. It's literally nothing. First Doctor, I don't really know too much about this show, so I can't really say too much. I don't know too much about the pops to know which ones have the real value and which don't. I don't want to talk out and be like, oh yeah, no. I actually don't know too much about this series, so I can't say too much about that pop. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that thing's gonna drop down slowly. It's at $41. Yellow Lantern Glow in the Darks, valued at $40. That's a surprising one. These were maybe not surprising. These were up on Fugitive's website for like $29.99 and then $24.99 for the regular one. We have the two of them right here. They're both valued at almost the same with $40 and $39. They're going to stay right there. Literally. They're going to stay right there. They're not going to drop at all, and they're not going to go up too much. And we're talking about, like six month span. These aren't going to drop because look at how many variants. It's the same thing as the Chrome Batman, different color. I can't believe it. But, wow. Oh, that's what Funko does. Anyways, these will stay particularly right there. Icons, Lucky Dorbs, that's going to drop. Nobody really collects Dorbs. Abominable Snowman is going to stay between $120 to $100. It's limited to 1,000 pieces. It's flocked. Definitely a pretty cool looking pop. I definitely see that staying at its value right there. Old Man Logan, return that. Luna Lovegood, blah blah blah. Um, the Dorbs New York Comic Con. I picked this up for my brother. Was the Thundercats? It's valued at $38, which I was surprised at. It's limited to 4,000 pieces. It doesn't say it here, but it was a definitely a pop to Dorbs wise that I looked really good and fantastic looking, but over time they're gonna start just falling down. I think you still pick them up till today. Westworld Robotics, Dolores. I don't really see too much there as well. Here's one that that I'm gonna say is the Orange Bird Flocked, $85 value. It's gonna probably go down to 75. The other Orange Bird, that thing that dropped down too. So be careful purchasing that one too high. These vinyl 2 packs, they look really cool. 37 bucks. We got ours for I think it was like $20 or $25. They looked really cool. I got them again for my brother, and they're gonna start dropping down as well. There's just too many. There's too many pops to keep up with for that one to be the one to go up. It's not gonna happen. Cuphead definitely gonna drop. The video game just came out. Once the hype's down, it's gonna drop. If I got that, I would have sold it right away because that's where you got the premium. It's never gonna go back up. Here's one. It's probably the most interesting one was the James Gunn one. That's probably gonna be a $500 pop. It's at 280 right now. It's gonna be a 500 easily. It's gonna be a $500 pop, if not more over time. Um, Television sleek stack, the Toy Tokyo exclusive one. It's gonna stay right there. If you can get both of them right now, and if you want to sell them right away, which would have been pretty cool. For this one, like really didn't get released. It was the games Labbit. It was the Five Nights at Freddy pop. We did not see that pop anywhere. It's valued at 43 bucks. It might stay there. It looks pretty cool. It's a little TV inside of a box. Pretty cool. I don't know too much value on that one at all. Same thing with these Disney Vincent, the black hole ones. When I heard about them, they literally are what they are. They're black holes. The sticker on them looks cool, but over time they're just gonna start dropping. The Dorbs 3 pack will drop way below. Same thing with the black hole one again, and then we're up to this one, which sucked, was the what's his name? The Trollhunters one. I think you can still buy this on the site. Days later after it went up on a Funko shop. That one is a dud, 100% dud. Hanna-Barbera, ha ha ha, another dud. And the Lion, Lippy the Lion, another dud. Those are all gonna start dropping slowly. Even though they got a thousand pieces, they'll start dropping. It's like only there's probably only 1,000 Hanna-Barbera fans in the whole freaking world. So, 8-foot soldiers, pretty good. Limited 500 pieces. I value them at about. You could probably get them all 50 bucks a piece. I would say their value is $50 a piece overall over time. There's nothing. There's so many. I think there's 5 of them. $50 a piece is my value on them. Some people value them higher, but I don't think so. The Troll Hunters, Jim, nothing. The T-shirt, $75 for T-shirt. You people are out of your mind. That thing is gonna drop. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. If this wasn't a Dorbs, it'd probably be much higher. It's limited to 750 pieces. Probably gonna stay around there. Maybe it's not gonna go up. It's definitely just gonna go down. Same thing with the Batman's DC one, the reaction figure, whatever they want to call it. No. Action figures, no. So those were my thoughts and my opinions of where I think these prices will go. The Chrome Batman, Donald, Goofy, those ones are going up. A lot of them aren't going to. If you have them and you have multiples of some of them, return them. I think Beastman is another sleeper. Old Man Logan, not too bad. And also, if you could bundle, the bundling is what it's all about. Like these, the Rick and Morty ones and the Stranger Things. A lot of people have a lot of them. A lot of people don't have a lot of them. You either have a lot of them or you don't have too many of them. Put them as a bundle if you're going to start eventually trading them or selling them down the road. Yeah. That's all I got for you boys. I'm going to go hit up the gym. I will be back. See you guys in a couple weeks. Make sure you guys tune in for the fight November 11th. It's on HBO. It's live. Millions of people will be watching it. 36-1 against the Hebrew Hammer. 20-0. See you here next time on Life of CLETUS. Boom!